let's talk One Piece. Yes, I'm making a One Piece video because, man, oh man, I've been getting hyped. I was just, oh my goodness, the last couple of chapters, last 2 chapters just made my mind blow up. I was like, boom, and explosions. Like, it's just, oh, especially this week, just like, oh, somebody is back alive. You were never dead. I knew it. I felt like you were still alive, and just like, sound like a freaking cat right now because I'm purring of the greatness. It's just so freaking good. It's so good. But what I'm gonna do with this video is I'm just gonna like tell you how I feel about the entire arc as a whole so far, and just talk about some of the things that did appear in the recent chapters and stuff, and when did it get good, and so on and so forth. That's what I'm gonna basically do with this video. Hopefully you guys will just listen and talk to me and talk about the arc a little bit, because like I said, I'm loving One Piece right now, and I want to talk to you guys about this because I need to make a video about it. It's just like, oh, it's so good. Young money. God dang it, it's freaking delicious right now. But I'll just say this. The way this arc started off, it started off slow. And the thing is, this is One Piece. Like, we all should expect, you know, the pacing to be a little slow. That's the problem with One Piece, really. That's one of the cons you can say about One Piece, is that it's a slow paced series, and that's the case. Like, this arc started off slow, and that's one of the things about this arc that really people didn't like, because it just felt slow. A lot of the characters are not going to be important later on, and people are going to keep saying, oh no, they are going to be important, they're going to be so, no, they're not. All they're going to be is some characters in the background, some important characters in the background, because you'd be like, oh, I know so-and-so, so-and-so, I know the Funky Brothers over there, they were in that one tournament. That's all they're going to do. That's all it is. Like, when something big and catastrophic happens, you'll see certain familiar faces from other areas or something, and we'll see them or something, you know what I mean? That's kind of just how it is to me, because some of these characters are not going to be important later on. The more important people that's going to still be around is Baltho and Mule, Dongqing Chao, maybe Rebecca, maybe. I'm not 100% certain. We'll see on that, but maybe Rebecca, maybe Cavendish. Same thing with that. I'm on a maybe, but Baltho and Mule and Dongqing Chao are guaranteed characters to come back later on. You know why? Because the one thing about this arc that I did notice, and I'm pretty sure everybody already noticed this, is that this arc is the arc where Luffy gets allies. If you think about it, he's allied with Trafalgar Law, so he's allied, and he has you know, Beppo and the rest of his crew. Basically, he's gonna help him out. He allied with Dongqing Chao. You know, now he has him and all of his fleets, and also he now is allies with Bartholomew. And Bartholomew, he's a very good pirate and very loyal to Luffy. So that right there alone, that he got just 3 new people that's allied behind him. And the thing is, we need to see that. We need him to get more allies so people can help him out, because you know he's gonna be facing off with this big man. He's gonna be facing off against Kaido and the rest of these Yokons and all these other troubles, especially with the New World. So he needs to get more allies, and this is the arc where he's getting it. So it's kind of nice to see that, and I like the development in which we did get it. I just, like I said, the only problem I had with this arc is the pacing, and it just felt very sluggish. It was that and the tournament itself. The tournament itself, honestly, is straight duty. It's straight, you know, it's not good, honestly. I mean, I like Bartholomew's part of the tournament, which was not bad, because we got introduced to Bartholomew then. And Bartholomew is a nice, interesting character, and I like the guy. So it was interesting to see him in that, and him ultimately winning, which I thought was gonna happen. Like, I thought he was going to win. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. When it came to Luffy's bracket, I wasn't that interested. It's just because things we know Luffy was going to win. And then the thing is, we had Dongqing Chao in there. Like, Dongqing Chao was an opposing force. But at the same time, at the end of the day, his fight ended off very comedic-like, because, you know, he was like a pinhead. He's Pinhead Larry and crap, and, you know, freaking his grandfather punched it in, and Luffy punched it out and stuff, and so it's just like, I don't know. It's supposed to be funny. I didn't really find it funny that much, honestly. I was just like, like, it was stupid to me. I didn't really like it. It made me mad, actually. I was like, so he's a pinhead, okay? You want some ice cream now? You want a cone? You're a cone head? It's like a cone head? God dang. I just like, I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. This is how I feel about this arc so far. Right? I just didn't really like that. And then the little bracket tournament thing you're seeing right now, we're not really seeing it because so much stuff has happened. And honestly, I think that's what's so good about it, is the fact that we got geared away from the tournament and we focus on other things, which made the arc ultimately better. Because like I said, this tournament, that's the thing. Like, think about it. Think about it. If we were stepping in the tournament, people were like, like, look, One Piece is alright, but come on, you cannot deny right now that it's like freaking epic right now. Come on. And we geared away from the tournament. Come on. I'm just saying. It's just the fact that we geared away from the tournament, which made it better. And you have to think about it. Maybe the tournament was kind of at fault, because it just wasn't really stuttering. God dang it, it really wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that's how I feel about it, and that's why I think it didn't run well. Is all I'm saying when it comes to the tournament for this. So that's really cons, but there's a lot of pros with this because, like I said, a lot of development that really went on with this arc, and just getting introduced to some characters, like I said, were good. Not all, because we had too many introductions. So that's why it took a while to actually even get anywhere, and we don't need all the introductions for all these characters. Like I said, some of them are just not going to be important as you think they are. I'm just trying to tell you that right now. So it's just, to me, it didn't make any sense to why he focused so much on so many characters. It's just a little too much, I have to say. But again, this is One Piece pacing, and with One Piece, he overanalyzes, not overanalyzes, but he over details a lot of the stuff that he does. So you know everybody basically. You have a connection with everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. So I mean, that's kind of how he does, and that's how One Piece always been. So you can't really hate on it because of that, because One Piece always done that, So I'm just like about it, but that's what the problem was with this arc. But like I said, a lot of stuff that was really, really good about it. But what made this arc really good, where it started standing out from the previous stuff we've been seeing, when it started getting good, is when we saw Doflamingo's backstory on Dressrosa. When that happened, things picked up light years, freaking light beams away. It just said pew, and it flew, because this thing, oh god, it's like I said, skyrocketed, and it got so good. I loved the backstory with Doflamingo, because Doflamingo is such a menace. He's so evil. He's so dastardly evil. He just don't give a crap. He freaking made the dude just kill his own people, and then make him seem like he's the bad guy and defeat him, because he was the one controlling the entire time like a pup. Like, dang, son, you just, man. He got owned right there. He took the entire place one night done. It's just, that was beast. I was saying, like, that was beast, but that's so evil. This is so evil. I mean, god dang, evil son of a gun. Dang. So, like, I like that. I love that part. I was enjoying that when I was seeing it. I was like, dang, man, it's just so messed up. So messed up. And then, like I said, we got the whole, Law almost dying, I think. Is he dead? Or is he... Actually, I don't know what's going on. I want to believe he's alive, but the translations, when they say, like, oh no, he's like, we need to get him back and get him to the hospital. He's still hanging on, just barely. And then later on, he ends up saying, oh no, he's dead or something. Like, it's like the translation is kind of off. So is he dead or is he alive? I'm kind of curious. I don't know what's going on with this guy. I don't know what's happening. So I'm hoping he's still alive, god dang it. He better not have died. This Thabreakmaster Law is my favorite character, and if Thabreakmaster Law dies, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be like, no, Thabreakmaster Law. And then you can see me for like a week, and I'm gonna be all depressed in the corner and stuff. I'm gonna be like Nose. I'm gonna be like Nose. You watch Hunter x Hunter, I'm gonna be like Nose. I'm gonna be in the corner all crying like like I saw freaking Neferpito's Nin and crap. So you're gonna see me like that if Thabreakmaster Law dies, okay? So it's really bad, but that happened, and then just seeing Doflamingo's explanation of his abilities too was freaking epic. You know what I mean? You finally get to know what his ability is. It's freaking using the sky and stuff, using the clouds and everything. So I was like, okay, it makes sense. It's just all the stuff that really revealed would just start jam-packing itself, and then you just got action, boom, 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 Kobe Kingston. And it's just so freaking good, man. It's like, so delicious and stuff. And then like I said, this week's chapter, oh my god. I just can't believe he could be alive. Apparently it's Sabo. Sabo may be alive. He might actually be alive. It's like, oh, and it makes sense, because if you think, like, who else could it be? Luffy's crying, he thought he was gonna punch him, and he's like, I can't believe he's still alive, he thought he was dead. Like, who else do you think it is? You know what I mean? It has to be Sabo. And that's just so good. Now we know why the devil fruit, Mariner no Mi is on the line and everything. He has devil fruit, because that is gonna be Sabo's freaking devil fruit. He's gonna get that. He's going to get that fruit. That's what's gonna happen in this arc. He's going to get that fruit. So it's just, it's just so good. It was just so good. I was like, I cannot believe that this sucker is alive. That's so exciting. I can't wait to see him, see what he looks like after all that time, and how strong he is, and everything. He's part of the revolutionary, son. That's like, oh, yes, I thought so. God, it's like, oh man. I know some people are like, no, he's dead. He's dead. No, you see, you gotta have a benefit of the doubt. The only time a character's really dead is if you actually see his death right then and there. Like that's what I'm trying to say with Thabreakmaster Law. You think Thabreakmaster Law's dead? I don't know about that, because you didn't really see his body, like he's like full on dead. Like they didn't say, oh, he's dead. You know what I mean? Like they didn't say that yet. this freaking car making all that noise. Missing the my video, but like I said, you have to see the body, you have to see him blow up, you have to see something happen. You know what I mean? You have to see him actually dead. Like even Mr. 2, I thought Mr. 2 was dead, but then we saw in the you know, the little cover pages, no, he's still alive. And I'm like, what? That's why I cared about the second more after he died right there. But he came back alive, or he was still alive. I'm like, oh, like how did he survive that? Like why didn't that guy kill him? I'm like, oh, whatever then. It's whatever then. But yeah. Oh, you know, one other thing I actually want to even mention, because I don't think anyone else is mentioning this, but Caribou. I don't know if anyone noticed the cover pages or been following that, but Drake was on the island that Caribou was in, and he was protecting that old lady, and you know he was fighting. Drake was fighting against Caribou the entire time, and then he tried to leave at one point, and then you know Drake was trying to get the old lady and stuff, and so he actually protects the old lady. He's all fat and looking all jacked up and stuff, and he's trying to protect her. But this week's chapter, we see the cover page, we see a grave, and we see the old lady sitting there, and she just looks really sad. Like it's just. It's saying that Caribou may have died, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if anyone else has paid attention to that, but Caribou may have died. So, dang, that's Drake. Like that's messed up, and I see why he's full on allegiance with Kaido right now. Then too, like that's what's going on. Like you said, I'm not sure if anyone's paying attention to the cover page, but I wanted to just throw that out there and tell you guys what's going on, because if you want to know where Caribou is, or if you ever want to see him again, you probably not, because I think he's dead. From what we see from the cover page, it may indicate that he's dead. Cause like I say, he's a grave. We saw a little lady there, and what the message said at the bottom was just like I said. It just kind of tells you, yeah, he probably died. It's like, dang, you know what I mean? Like that was crazy. Like that's the thing. It's not even just the overall story right now that's picking up is really good. It's even the cover pages story is actually pretty interesting as well. So I've just been following everything, and it's really been good. Like this is what Oda. This is why people say One Piece is the best. This is the reason is why people say One Piece is the best, because moments like this is what makes us as One Piece fans just go crazy, because there's so much good stuff. You know, when things really start picking up, that's when this is where One Piece shines, and this is what it's shining right now, shining bright as a diamond. You know, it's freaking amazing right now, and that's why I'm glad I'm still reading it. You know what I mean? Like this is One Piece right here. This is what One Piece can deliver to us. This is some good stuff. You know, I like it. Yeah. So, like I said, this is very interesting. But I also wanted to talk about this a little bit too when it comes to this recent chapter. I don't know if anyone else said this. I haven't watched anyone's reviews yet or anything like that. I usually just watch freaking Champ Blue, because he's the one that he's hyped, energized. I like his stuff more than pretty much anyone else when it comes to One Piece so far. I haven't seen anyone do. You know, I don't know. The whole point is, I will say that seeing as the revolutionaries are there, because not just Sabo, we also see. I can't remember the girl's name, but that girl that we see, she's a revolutionary, and she used to be on Fisher Tiger's boat a long time ago. She was that little girl, that one human girl that he was taking back to that village. So yeah, that girl is part of revolutionaries. So ooh, that's what I'm talking about too. It's like stop it, God, Oda. But this is what I'm talking about. So I just want to say that since we're seeing this, we got Big Man coming onto the scene as well. We got two really big forces already on this freaking island. You have Admiral Fujitora over here as well, and I'm just thinking, who else is going to come? The thing is, I could actually see Kaido coming to this island right now, is what I'm trying to say. Because if you think about it, all these people that are coming here, these are really big names. Not to mention things going on with freaking Doflamingo. He's seen this stuff on the news. I'm not sure if he contacted him and told him everything that's just going on or not. So if he's in the dark of all this, I would believe he would want to meet up with Doflamingo and see what's up, or at least bring some of his people there. So the whole point is, I believe maybe Kaido can even come to the scene on Dressrosa. So it's like this problem is just this problems. Those people keep coming and coming and coming, and so this is gonna be ridiculous. This is why that's why I'm just getting so freaking hyped, because I don't know what's gonna happen next, because it's like people just keep coming. It's just like, what's gonna happen? This is gonna be like an all-out war on this island, and honestly, with all the opposing forces, with all the freaking people here, this island is going to blow up. I see that no one's gonna live. I'm sorry, toy people. You probably just gonna be freaking toys forever. So I don't know. This is not good. Yeah, I know freaking Usopp and Robin are gonna go try to stop the toy person. This kid that can turn people into toys and stuff. Yeah, he's gonna go do that, but. I mean, you have to make it there before the whole island blows up, I guess you can say, because like I said, there's so many opposing forces, so many powerful people powerful people on this island right now, and it's just getting ridiculous. So I'm just, oh my god, I'm just wondering what's gonna happen next. But I am hyped for One Piece. I am hyped. I'm loving this arc now because of the recent things that's actually happened here. Because like I said, I was really feeling it at first. I was writing to talk about it, but like I said, with a lot of updates that's been going on, I really been feeling One Piece now, and it's just like that's what happens. But I needed, like I said, like at the end of the day, everybody, especially One Piece fans, we all need to come to understanding that Oda does a lot of freaking setup is the thing, and it takes a little bit of time for things to really get going. But when it gets going is the thing. So we gotta, sometimes maybe we need to stop reading One Piece weekly and maybe, you know, pick it up a little later after, so it might have a better effect on all of us. You know what I'm saying? So we won't just hate on it just because, you know what I mean? Because that's kind of what happens with One Piece. So that's all I'm saying. So yeah, leave off below. Let's have a discussion, people. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Do you think Kaido's gonna come to the island? What do you think about Sabo being alive? What about the girl that was on Fisher Tiger's boat and stuff? Like seeing her again. Like how was that? Do you think Dragon's actually there as well? Like, do you think the whole Revolutionary's there actually? What do you think is going on? I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on all the recent updates and information that we've been getting from One Piece so far with these recent chapters and everything. But I wanted to talk about this, hopefully get a good response from all y'all guys. And yeah, so let's have a discussion. People, leave it down below, like this video and subscribe if you want to see some more One Piece discussions. I might do this on a monthly basis maybe, because I can get some more information, you know what I mean, like have some stuff going on and stuff like that. So maybe I might do this on a monthly basis. But ho ho ho, son of a guns, break out.